Brothers and sisters, my name is Rich Boyer, UAW Vice President and Director of the UAW Stellantis Department. I've had the opportunity to serve this membership in many capacities. The safety of my brothers and sisters has always been one of my #1 priorities. Workers' Memorial Day is an opportunity for us all to honor our injured and fallen co-workers. It also reminds us of the importance of having a safe working environment. Memorial Day urges us to work for a future where no one should have to risk their lives for compensation while placing themselves or others at risk. The UAW in Stellantis is committed to environmental health and safety and ergonomic programs. By eliminating hazards, mitigating risk, training, and strong workplace culture, we will work jointly to identify and deliver sustainable innovations that will help solve challenges that may arise while protecting our workforce.
Hello, my name is Chris Fields, the Senior Vice President of Employee Relations and Human Resources for North America. Today is Workers' Memorial Day, a day of remembrance and a day to pay tribute to workers injured or who have experienced an accident in the workplace. Nothing is more important than the well-being, health, and safety of our employees. At Stellantis, a strong well-being, health, and safety culture is one in which the right to a safe workplace is valued and promoted by management and workers alike. A positive, proactive health and safety culture can only be achieved through the meaningful involvement and accountability of everyone. It is the health, well-being, and motivation of our employees that contribute to the sustainable performance of Stellantis.
Hello, my name is Mike Risha, the Senior Vice President of Manufacturing for North America. Today, in honor of Workers' Memorial Day, I have an important message for you. But first, I'd like you to think about how accidents happen and what we can do to prevent them. Each day, as part of our normal daily routine, every one of us engage in activities that could result in an accident or injury. For some of these activities, the risk of injury is so low, we simply accept them as a way of life and go about our normal business. For example, driving to work on a busy highway, walking down a sidewalk during inclement weather, conducting random household chores, or perhaps building world-class products in our manufacturing plants, or transporting parts in our distribution facilities. Each of these, while seemingly routine, may pose a hazard risk if not carefully performed. As most of you are aware, accidents are typically the result of unsafe acts or unsafe conditions.
Safety means that it's a community. So when safety is your value, it's your goal, it means that people are going to be going home the same way that they came in, and that we're all working together as a team to get that accomplished.
Unfortunately, in my 26 years of being with the company, I have seen a number of people get hurt. I do not want to be that person that has to knock on the door at your house and say, so-and-so got injured or so-and-so lost their life because of something that we didn't do to make their job safe.
Ultimately, everyone is responsible for safety. Workers' Memorial Day is a time of reflection to honor those that have lost their lives or been injured at work. It's also a reminder that we have to steadily improve our processes. We can't rest on our laurels. So hopefully one day, Workers' Memorial Day will be a time that we reflect on losses that we no longer have.
Safety is the most important topic that we have in a plant. We have to make sure that everyone is aware as soon as they walk through the doors that it's got to be #1 priority of the workday. What I do every day is to make sure we do our walks and make sure the workplace is free of hazards.
Remind somebody that they need to put on their safety glasses. If I see someone reminding somebody that they didn't hook up their protective equipment, I always see our employees making sure that things are safe. Even when I'm walking through the aisles, I'll even see somebody leave a little note. Be careful, because this might fall on your toes. Watch your toes. So the safety culture here at Romulus is alive and well. When we do go out and we pick our parts, sometimes we don't know the weight of our parts. So as the person is scanning in that location, they automatically get an alert heavy load, be careful. And we did that because we were getting a lot of strain and sprains as they were picking. So we wanted to make sure that before they even pick, your load is going to be kind of heavy, so you need to be more cautious when you're picking.
One example of a safety improvement we have over here in the body shop is on the panel line. So as an MLM driver removes the stock because the panel line is raised up, we actually have a metal barrier that raises into the empty spot so the operator won't fall off of the deck. What Workers Memorial Day means to me is that we're remembering all the people that have given their lives inside of a workplace for things that are unsafe. And that's why it's all of our responsibility to make sure that when people come into work, we have a safe environment for them to work, a place where they're not going to be hurt.
We're all responsible for safety. We're responsible for the safety of ourselves and everyone that we encounter. Understanding that there's hazards around us, no matter if we're at work, in our personal lives, understanding those hazards exist, but more importantly that we're following the right protocols, regimens, safe acts, and procedures.
If I do see a safety concern, I normally report it to my supervisor, who reports it to safety. And if I can't get in touch with my supervisor, I can email one of the safety reps. Some people don't take it as serious as others because they've never been in a situation where they've been hurt, so it's kind of won't happen to me, haven't happened to me type of thing. So it's definitely something that could be improved.
As a union president, it's a huge task that I take pretty serious. For everyone to abide by the safety protocols that are put in place in the plant, those are there for a reason. And to rely on our health and safety reps that we have in the plant. When there is a question, to bring that to their attention, to make sure it is a safe environment that they're working in, so that they can return home to their families.
What safety means to me is that everybody comes into work the same way they go home. It's a day that we observe the folks that have lost their lives on the job or have become seriously injured.
That we take a moment to remember those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice within our facilities, and that we remember the day in their honor and make a commitment moving forward to do justice in their honor.
Myself and my employees have specific safety training presented yearly through Ferris State University. We get together for a week, once a year, take multiple courses all day long. Once you receive enough credits, you are awarded a diploma for it to show that you have completed the safety training. We take safety very serious. It's one of our prime goals every day when we come in. We try to promote it with our employees to make it their #1 goal. It feels pretty strong. We had some issues in the past where there were more incidents than you would like to see, and over the last 6-7 months, we've really had a change in the feeling where people are taking safety more serious and the number of incidents has gone way down.
So for me as a plant manager at MAC, what I do is I consistently walk the floor, and part of my gembas is to make sure that I'm identifying areas of opportunity to ensure our employees are safe and they're following their standardized work, ensuring that we've got safety alerts out on the floor, we're doing our safety talks, and we're always looking for proactive measures to ensure that accidents don't happen.
To find out people are working safely, we walk through the building. People always tell us if there's safety issues, we take them to the appropriate people. Safety means to me, it's, we all want to come in and leave the same way we came in. So, if everybody's safe, we can get that done every day.
The last time we seen somebody that was injured, it was a very humbling experience, and it's one that's very hard to not take personally. Ultimately, these are all opportunities for us to continue to get better. And at the end of the day, we are our brother's keepers, and we will do what we need to keep everybody safe.
What I do to ensure my safety as well as my coworkers is to follow the standardized tasks, as well if I see anything that's out of order, speak up about it. If I was to see an unsafe act at work, I would notify my safety rep or my team leader or my supervisor.
Workers' Memorial Day is kind of a sad day. We can reflect upon our fallen brothers and sisters. It just brings to mind and to the forefront just how important it is for our facilities to be safe so our employees can go home to their families, and that's really what's important here. We like to keep people safe here and definitely want them to be able to come to a safe work environment feeling that they will be able to return home in the same condition that they came to work in.
Employees must ensure that health and safety is not treated as an afterthought, but that it becomes a central part of all aspects of business. The Employee Assistance Program, EAP, is a voluntary work-based program that offers free and confidential assessments, short-term counseling, referrals, and follow-up services to employees who have personal and/or work-related problems. EAP supports health and well-being so that you can focus on work and family.
We recently launched the We All Care campaign globally, where North American facilities participated in events where we shared the foundation of our commitment to safety. Our objective is simple: avoid any work-related injury, death, disability, accident, or illness for every individual working for our company, employees, temporary employees, and contractors. Please be safe in everything you do, as our family, friends, and coworkers are counting on us to keep safe. Remember, we all care.
We are now faced with new challenges as we implement our Dare Forward plan and migrate to new battery electric vehicle technology. Now more than ever, it is imperative that we keep safety as a top priority in everything we do. My message to you today is very simple. Follow your work instructions at all times, as they have been designed with your safety in mind. Report unsafe conditions if you encounter them. Avoid shortcuts and unsafe acts. Whatever you do at home or at work, please do it safely. In closing, take a moment today to remember those that have experienced an accident and what you can do to improve safety in our workplace. If you see an opportunity to improve safety, say something. A few words may be all it takes to prevent a serious accident. Thank you. Take care of yourself and each other.